Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
You are most welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more updates, like and also share to other members to watch as well. Please, your comments are most important to us. Do leave a comment after watching or send us your voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is 0277 128 777. Thank you. Please, I would like you to join me listening to what we have for you today and leave a comment after watching as well. Thank you.
This morning, and I get your message. For the sake of this conversation, I'd rather not mention your full name, but good morning, and I hope you're doing well. Lawyer Amaliba, I'm coming to you first of all. I mean, you've heard from your director of communications. I want to hear from you what exactly you make of the ruling yesterday, and whether you're also not too happy about, the fact that those 4 applications were struck out.
Well, there are a lot of controversial issues arising from this ruling. But let me say this. Yesterday was a day of shame for the Attorney General, for the Attorney General's Department, and the justice delivery system in this country. A day of shame because if for nothing at all, the reprimand or the gratuitous advice given by the judge for the Attorney General to recuse himself was the first ever. Not even a police prosecutor has been so reprimanded. Not even the DPP, not even a Deputy Attorney General, but a whole Attorney General. Look, in some jurisdictions, serious not our jurisdiction, which is a joke. In some serious jurisdictions, the Attorney General would have been a goner. In fact, I'm not even going to talk about the US, I'm not going to talk about the UK, even just in South Africa here. We have been following their legal system. This Attorney General would have been a goner. Because when you listen to the tape, the Attorney General hugely misconducted himself. His misconduct is so reprehensible that no serious jurisdiction will still leave the Attorney General to be sitting at where he is. But I know why he's there.
Why is he there?
And he said it in the tape. He's doing the bidding of Nana Akufo-Addo and then Ken Ofori-Atta.
He said those exact words in the tape?
He said that those were the people putting pressure on him to prosecute and get Atto-Forson jailed. He told the third accused person, that. So, am I therefore surprised that we have not heard anything from the president? I'm not surprised. But what baffled me was when the judge said that when you listen to the tape, you will not hear the Attorney General asking the third accused person to implicate the first accused person. I just want to quote this and ask a rhetorical question. And this was the Attorney General talking to the third accused. If you do it the way I want, you won't have any problem. How does the judge situate this comment? Is it not urging on the third accused person to do the bidding of Attorney General so as to get the first accused person convicted? The fact that the word implicate is not there does not mean that certain actions or comments by the Attorney General cannot mean that he's asking the third accused person to implicate the first accused person. That for me was shocking to me, that statement. But you see, the issue of public confidence in the judiciary, the issue of having a population that will have confidence in the judiciary is key. And that is what the judge said yesterday. That for the sake of the confidence that people will have in the judiciary,
Judicial integrity.
the integrity of the judiciary, by the fact that the judiciary, performs well, or if one thrives on confidence, he advised the Attorney General to recuse himself. And for me, that was a slap on the wrist.
It should have been more than that, more than just an advice.
More than just an advice. And I think that I know how powerful the Attorney General is. I know how powerful it is. In my previous life as a Director of Legal Affairs, I've come into contact. I know how powerful it is. If you want to see it, you watch in court. When he appears before a judge, then the way the judges will talk to the other lawyers and the way they will overly accord respect to him, you can see it. So I know he wields a lot of, weight when he goes to court. But I do not think that as a country, when Attorney General so misconducts himself, he's allowed to go on with the case, as the judge said, that he couldn't ask the Attorney General to recuse himself. He couldn't make an order to ask the Attorney General that this matter was brought in bad faith, because he has indicated that the third accused person has done nothing wrong, but that they were looking for the first accused person. That trial, that is ongoing, was not brought to court because actually somebody did wrong. Because the Attorney General himself has indicated that that matter in court is as a result of pressure coming from the president and the former finance minister. But I've heard people calling on the Ghana Bar Association to comment on this. I am saying that I'm a member of the bar, but I have come to a firm conclusion that this bar is as useless as not to be in existence at all.
You're criticizing the same bar that you belong to?
Yes.
How and why?
This bar is vociferous when a regime is in power. Another regime is in power, this bar is silent on matters affecting lawyers that belong to the MPP side. Why? This is a serious matter. You have the Bar Association that regulates conduct of lawyers together with the General Legal Counsel, the two. It's not only the bar. Now, we have a tip in which the Attorney General has not even denied that that's my voice. He has not denied that he has not said those things.
But he says it's a trap you people have laid for him.
But he has
He's always going to escape the trap.
Yes, you can set a trap to stop the commission of a crime. You can set a trap to stop the commission of a crime. And so, if the Attorney General has so hugely misconducted himself, what is the Bar Council waiting for? And it's not making comments to reprimand the Attorney General. But they should, I can assure them, they should forever remain silent. When the NDC comes and they find their voices, I will insult them like I've insulted them this morning. You get my point. So, what is good for the goose is quite good for the gander. And I expected the bar by now to have come out with statements. But I knew that the Attorney General was not going to be disturbed. I knew that nothing useful was going to come from this. But
you knew?
Oh, I knew. Nothing will happen.
That means you didn't have
the Attorney General, if the Attorney General had shot and killed the third defendant, accused person, not to come to court, nothing will happen to him.
You don't have faith in the judiciary?
I say nothing will happen to him. I've not said faith in judiciary. I've said that nothing will happen to him.
Yeah, but if you say nothing will happen to him, the case is in court.
I'm saying that if he had been brought to court, even with the offense of murdering the third accused person, so that he would stop coming to court to give evidence, not even witness tampering. This witness tampering is a joke. Nothing will happen to him. In this country, crime has colours. In this country, crime has colours. If crime did not have colors. Yeah? Sister Dapa will not be comfortable sitting with all his money, her money. There's going to be a suit. It has even been filed in the Supreme Court, trying to protect him the more. So I think that where we have gotten to, we just need to pray to God.
But is it not good that at least this tape has been admitted as evidence in the trial? At least that's a step in the right direction, is it not?
What is good about it is that the credibility of the Attorney General has gone to the lowest ebb. The credibility, because for the judge to even advise him to step aside, and I saw some of the MPP lawyers, I saw Nanabi gloating over, oh, it's just an advice. Oh, it's just an advice.
But is it not?
There are some advice, if proffered to you, you must put your head down in shame. In our homes, where discipline prevails, it's not always that the cane is used. There are some advice. When your parents give them to you, you turn back and then you put your head down in shame. This is what Attorney General should have been doing, and not to be singing songs that look like dirges. He thought he was singing a Christian song. That was a dirge he was singing.
Let's all the church triumphant.
It's a dirge to me.
It's a dirge to you?
Yes, he should have put his head down in shame and walk out of the court, and not to be singing that Christmas, is it Christmas song or what?
No, it's just, I think it's a Methodist hymn 411 or so.
So,
yes.
So if you have brought your image into disrepute, such as this, you don't come out gloating because a judge has advised you but has not made an order against you. How did you come to this point, Attorney General? You are supposed to be above board. How did you sink so low to the extent that a judge had to even ask you to recuse? And I'm saying that this has never happened to a police prosecutor. A police prosecutor. This has never happened to a police prosecutor.
Okay.
So I think that the Attorney General was bruised yesterday. The Attorney General has brought the image of the institution, the Attorney General's department, into disrepute, and the Attorney General should bow down his head in shame.
Right after the decision, he proceeded to conduct his case in court, and we were all in court, where cross-examination resumed with Mr. Tamakulu, the counsel for the first accused person, proceeding to cross-examine
You seem to be
Mr.
missing my
Japa
question at this
for and on
point.
behalf of the first accused person.
Can I ask?
Counsel, please hold on.
He's not missing the point. He's just trying to dodge your question, because your question was relevant. You see, first and foremost, when Justice Doche made that statement of create, loot, and share, it was not against Madam Betty Molidriso. It was against the entire party. And nowhere in that judgment did Justice Doche ask Betty Molidriso to recuse himself. So you are here comparing apples and banana, because oranges are even close to apples. Oranges, they are close, they look like them. They are round like them. But you are comparing apples with banana. Banana is long like this. So, what your question is seeking to elicit is that, for the sake of the public image of the judiciary, for the sake of the credibility of the judiciary, wouldn't an Attorney General say, to save the sanctity of the judiciary, I'm going to step aside and let my deputy continue, because I'll still be in office anyway? Why is the Attorney General so fixated in prosecuting this matter? Is it because of the Akufo-Addo Ken Oforiatta orders to him to get Otto Forson imprisoned?
We cannot say that for a fact.
But he himself has said it.
Yeah, but we cannot say that for a fact. That
What else can you say? Because in some jurisdictions, when a story building collapses, a minister resigns, let alone you as an Attorney General having so grievously misconducted and hugely misconducted yourself, you still come out, and that's what Janto was saying. That he should have been humble to just walk away without even granting interview in respect of this. What was he mocking? He was not mocking human beings, like Sami Jevi said. It was God he was mocking. Because you have been caught red-handed. It's not like you were not caught. It's not like a tape was doctored. You have been caught talking to a third accused person without his lawyer. For God's sake, these are the people who, from their tradition, taught us at the law school. Samukujeto, Nene Amegache, taught us in the law school on these matters of professional etiquette and all those things. Didn't they sit in those classes? Didn't the Attorney General sit in the Samuel Okujeto's class when he was teaching ethics and the profession, how to conduct yourself and how not to misconduct yourself? So, look, I have ended this matter here, that in this country, crime has political colors. Once you commit an offense or you do a wrong and you attach yourself to the NPP,
you can't say that.
You walk
Counsel, you can't say that, because then you also put the integrity of these judges in disrepute.
So for me, what I am saying is this. Well, is it the judicial that arrests wrongdoers?
No, but they are the ones that sit on the matter and judge.
But they must be arrested first.
So if you say that if you attach yourself to the MPP,
they must be arrested first.
Free.
They must be arrested first. So I am of the view that where we have gotten to in this matter, Godfred Dame, it will forever follow him till the end of this case. That he is maliciously prosecuting these persons before court.
I didn't know remedy for malicious
because he himself has said that it was not by himself. What is your problem?
There are remedies for that.
Hold on. When you were speaking, you weren't too happy when he was interjecting, so allow him to.
When I was speaking, he was coming.
But you weren't happy. Hold on.
You see how painful it is. When you are speaking, someone comes in.
You have an Attorney General who has told the whole world that two people have asked him to ensure that Atufosin is prosecuted and convicted. So if that is the case, we all now know, moving forward, the next agenda date, when he goes to court, we know that he's doing the bidding of the president. So nobody will have confidence in the work that he's doing in court. It will forever tarnish his reputation, taint him forever and ever. And these matters have all gone into the law books about him. One day, his child will say, my daddy, I read, did you do this and this and this? It will remain with him till that kingdom comes.
Well, let's wait till the trial is over.
Thank you for staying to PENDREAM TV. Really appreciate your time. Please, if you have not yet subscribed as a new member, please do so for us. Hit the notification bell, like, and also share to other members to watch as well. Make sure you share to other members on your contact list or on your group chats. Thank you.
PENDREAM TV now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.